We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
At the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Pham comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Tatis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Runners on first with one down. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Eric Hosmer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw in time and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fowler.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. Machado on the slide. How about that?
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know 5-3 is nothing to, get super excited about, but it could have easily gone 500. One key hit doesn't come through or find a gap, and they find themselves 4-4 to start this road trip. Instead, 5-3 on the recent homestand, and they're feeling pretty confident about where they're at.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's Bolton.
A runner on first with 2 away. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Yadi Molina digging in now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2. Here it is. Fouled away. Lucchesi is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The pause and the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch.
Count is 3-1.
Will Myers waits on deck. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 4.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 33, Frankie Cordero.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchi Cordero. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it is.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's over. 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
Okay.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And some trouble now in right field. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. In now, Joey Lucchesi, as the first pitch to him is in there. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Machado has to hurry, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tommy Edman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
I mean, that hit had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Settling in now, Harrison Bader. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cordero is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Has a look. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Cardinals. It remains 1-0.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's the pitch.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he lifts it in the air to right field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
Now batter, third baseman, Manny Machado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the third now. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Striding into the box, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
At the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Goldschmidt. Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Leading off for San Diego, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. And that misses 2 and 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Fouled away. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Francisco Mejia would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Outside.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside.
A ball and a strike.
Look out. 21.
One and 2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you could put some points on the board. We're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a line drive. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batter, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Stepping in, Tommy Edman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1-0 the count. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he's back standing. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he tries the bare hand, but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe. Now the 1-1 pitch.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. And the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Cards lead it 4-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Franchy Cordero, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Cordero is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he popped him up. DeYoung is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joey Lucchesi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go up as he can lay off of it.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. At the plate, Yadier Molina. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Just short, hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 pitch.
2-2 the count.
Foul line. That's a base hit into left field.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. John Gant enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
John Gant.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So coming to the plate, Will Myers, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. St. Louis is out in front, 4-1. Luis Perdomo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Standing in, Tommy Edman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The third baseman, Tommy.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire. And with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping up to the plate, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cardinals. Number 35, Lane Thomas.
Ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Thomas carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Runner at first here, one man out. That misses. 2-0. So far on the year, Thomas begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Taken for a strike. Thomas, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And that misses. 1-1. First and second now, one man out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. And no, they can't get there. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
a comebacker. This could be big. To second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jurickson Profar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there for a strike. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Franchy Cordero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Greg Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Greg Garcia.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Garcia hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Kyle Bearclaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 45, Kyle Bearclaw.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home as a slider waved at and missed. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Yadier Molina will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So striding forward now, Tyler O'Neill. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now. From the stretch. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Cards leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. He's set and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch.
1-0.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Myers. He's there and records the first out. Javi Guerra comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Stepping up now, Harrison Bader. It was a walk in his last trip.
Harrison Bader.
He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Guerra was born in Panama. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Ready on 1 and 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. Giovanni Gallegos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here's the 1-2.
Nope, inside. Ball
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak roller right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's on the outside corner for a strike. Two out, nobody on.
One and one. That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Throw far ahead with a 3-1 count here. Francisco Mejia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready now, Francisco Mejia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch.
At the ball.
2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Jack Flaherty earned his 5th win of the year. Giovanni Gallegos wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.